Boa noite, tropa. Boa noite a todos, né? Seja bem-vindo à live, né, de OzielgamerX. Vamos iniciar mais uma terça, né, com o eFootball. Salve, Mito Seju, sempre com a gente aí no começo das lives. Valeu, Mito Seju. Like, boa. Mito é você, Seju. Bora pra cima, mano. Vamos sim. Hoje a gente sobe, Seju. Valeu, irmão, aí, gratidão pela ajuda, né, sempre está aí colaborando com a gente, né, participando das nossas lives e interagindo com a gente no chat, beleza, tropa? Faça igual o Mito Seju, né? Já cheguem deixando aquele like, tá bom, tropa? E vamos pra cima, vamos pro que interessa, né, antes que encerre ali, né, tropa? Antes que a gente... Lembrando que essa temporada vai... Acho que vai até quarta, né? Isso? Confirme pra mim, mas eu acho que até quarta. Quarta pra quinta aí já vai ser uma nova temporada, tropa. Então vamos que vamos. Já cheguem deixando o like aí, tropa. Né? E também tem aí na tela, vocês estão vendo, né? Nosso QR Code, certo? Quem quiser fazer uma ajuda aí com alguma quantia, certo? Qualquer quantia será bem-vinda, certo? E aí é nosso LivePix, né? livepix.gg/OzielgamerX, né? Então qualquer quantia aí será bem-vinda, beleza, tropa? Então vamos pro que interessa, né? Vamos pra Liga eFootball, né? Vamos pra cima. Deixa eu só iniciar o game aqui. Eu vou só pausar a música aqui que eu acho que fica melhor de vocês me escutarem, beleza? Então vamos que vamos, tropa. Sem perder, sem mais delongas, né? Eu tô acumulando aqui alguns contratos, né? Tem 12 contratos aqui pra gente tentar depois, em outra live, né? Fazer o giro lá na box do DJ Drogba. Certo? Beleza, tropa? Então, eu vou só tentar ali completar todos os contratos, né? Lembrando que são 18 contratos ao todo, né? E a gente vai tentar ali pegar todos os contratos para fazer um giro só, né? Lá. Beleza? Boa noite. Salve, Mito Ezequiel. Boa noite. Cheguei em casa, tirei outro épico. Grátis aqui, o Bonute. Caraca, mano. Sério mesmo. Mas isso no giro grátis, mano. Sim, aqui ficou o nosso placar, né? A gente ficou com 40 vitórias, né? Teve assim bastante vitórias consecutivas, né? Nessa última live, né? A live de ontem. 32 derrotas, 12 empates, né? Vamos ver aqui no que vai dar agora, né? Vamos ver, tentar subir ali. Caraca, Ezequiel, a Konami tá boa com você, hein, mano? Qual foi a conta, mano? Foi a primária, secundária, terciária? Eita, que sorte, mano. É um bom zagueiro, né, mano? É um bom zagueiro. Tá tendo sorte, hein, Mito? E deixa eu só posicionar melhor aqui minha câmera. E vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos pra cima, mano. Agora foi na Steam, tirei 2. Caraca, mano, tu tá mitando muito, velho. Já encontrou aqui nosso primeiro adversário, né? Então, vamos pra cima, mano. Eita, que o Papai Cris veio setado, mano. Menino Ney, eu vou ter que tirar você, menino Ney. Eu vou aqui lembrar o Real Madrid clássico, né? De Bale pra CR7, mano. Que nostalgia, tropa. Caraca, timão também, viu, adversário. Tirei Bergson também. Ah, foi? Não, o Bergson eu lembro. Eu lembro do Bergson. A gente até... Foi na época que a gente tava fazendo lá os jogos com gol de ouro, mano. Foi top, mano. Top. E vamos pra cima, mano. Vamos pra cima. Sem mais delongas. Ezequiel, você tá com sorte, hein, mano? Tem que aproveitar, né, mano? Enquanto tá dando certo. Lamine também no PS5. O Lamine é bom, é bonzinho. Eu tô com o Lamine na minha secundária. Mas assim, é um blitzcooler bom, certo? O Lamine Yamal, mas ainda eu prefiro o Gareth Bale, mano. Eu achei o blitz dele melhor, sabe? É porque hoje em dia, para avaliar se um jogador é realmente bom, né? É visto várias outras coisas, né? O Play ID dele ali. Eita, mano.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Ended up in no man's land. It's a good foot in there. And he intervened well there. He has slightly undercooked that one. Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. And the finish! Goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. That's expertly finished. And he's done that so often. So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Now it's Pullet. Look at this. Shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! Let's pull it. Pele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's pull it. That was lovely, that. He's found a way through. Oh, look at big chance!
Oh, man.
The finish certainly didn't match the build-up. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Eu fiz uma ficha bem bugada para o zagueiro. Foi mesmo, mano.
Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. Maldini gets it clear.
Caraca.
Really can't go chasing this game too. Chance for a shot.
Ô, Ronaldinho, mano.
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter.
Beleza, vai lá, Ezequiel.
Well, height could make all the difference.
Dá certo,
on
mano.
set pieces. Palmeiras have a chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho tries one from range.
Ô, mano. Calma, Ronaldinho. Cara chato.
Iniesta. Maldini gets across to intercept that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a great gallop down the right hand. Decent chance!
Que isso, Bale.
Brilliant save. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Approaching the half-hour mark. Bale. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vamos sim, Zé.
He's had it nicked away. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the ball is out of play. Tries to pass it through. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. He's gone for goal! Nearly, but not quite. I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range.
Que isso, mano.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, super find. And a chance! Spread it left. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Cristiano. Tries a shot!
Sim! Gol do Papito, hein? Papai Cris, mano. Boa. Bora pra cima, mano.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Brazil restore parity. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Might be danger here. That has not gone well. And here's Pullet. Let's come loose. It's Pelé!
Que mentira, cara. Sem ângulo, velho.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike. I think it was probably past the keep. And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple.
Vamos pra cima, né? Vamos se intimidar com esse jogo, não.
Press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Que isso?
Presumably for offside. Nicely weighted ball. The pass is somewhat less than ideal. Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil needing a change of fortune here. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Pegou, cara.
That was superb goalkeeping. Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Brazil have their second corner now. it with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale. Vitinha. And it's Iniesta. He's having a shot!
Boa! Vamos pra cima, tropa.
They've done it again! It is incredible! Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there. That could spell...
Ave!
It's run loose. Who's going to get
Caraca.
there? Iniesta. Bale. And now the breakaway. Aims beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Yeah, they showed it. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Chuta direito, papai Cris.
Crowd reaction tells you just how close that was. Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival, Iniesta. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Iniesta. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And this is Ronaldo. And he is dashing away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pra cima, mano.
Corner number 3 coming up.
No time do Brasil, camisa 18, vai ser substituído pelo jogador, camisa 22, substituição em andamento.
He leaped for it! He will be livid with himself. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the shot!
Oxe, passou todo mundo essa bola, mano.
That could be a costly miss.
Que bola louca foi essa?
Any goal from here could well be the winner. That's the keeper's ball. Palmeiras really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. And this is Ronaldinho. And there's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite. Yeah, I mean,
Chega já aí.
one of his specials. Now it's Griezmann, and it's been
Avisar.
but that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Great chance! That's another chance!
Ah, mano, aí foi vacilo, velho.
And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Palmeiras really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. He's got away. Bale puts them all in. Ibrahimovic gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that has left him in a heap. That's a shade optimistic. Iniesta. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we're done.
Foi boa, só perdi porque me atrapalharam aqui duas vezes, mano. Mas aqui em casa, sabe? Aí tira logo a concentração, né, da pessoa. Aí foi boa, cara. Correr atrás do prejuízo, né? Foi boa, foi boa. Incrível como aqui só pega 3 barrinhas, mano. Era pra ser melhor isso, sabe? Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos pra cima. Vamos subir o like aí. Like na live. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos, like na live. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
e Brasile.
Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every...
Foi nada, professor, foi nada.
So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's the
Eu nem
keeper's
sei se
ball.
esse mestre dele tem blitz color, mano.
And he's there to retrieve it. Shot, good chance for a shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase, and again!
Eita, que perigo.
Had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap.
Nossa, não?
And he's managed to gift it back.
Esses bonecos tão doidos, mano.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Threads one in. Pull it in acres of space out wide. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Encouraged. Bale! That is some save from the hair! Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Guti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Now it's Messi. Now it's Cantona. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal. It's Ronaldinho!
Que isso, Ronaldinho, cara. Como é que tu perdeu esse gol, cara?
That, though, I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he
Ele
did.
foi foda, mano.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Eita, mano.
Internacional really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And he's forced to go back. Cafu. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. He might be Batistuta!
Então, mano.
And the keeper has
Vacilo.
reacted superbly there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Internacional with the corner. There first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, some tackle that. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Punched away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bale. It's Bale!
Não, velho.
Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Cantona. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. And the shot's on here. Takes a shot!
Macho, isso não existe não.
Such a big name in your side to register very close.
Travou na hora que eu fui marcar, cara.
But
Não
dispirits the
existe.
opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Bale! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ah, jogo sem futuro. Ah, jogo sem futuro. Travou na hora que eu ia marcar, cara.
Serginho.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Lovely
di
neat
recupero.
pass.
Porra, é
Yeah.
essa?
Batistuta. Cantona. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are on a chance! And that's
Passa
a
não,
sliding
Bale.
finish.
Chuta em cima do goleiro,
Brazil
Bale.
are back in business. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cafu. Cafu ventures forward. Messi. Internacional couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Neymar.
Tem
has an
falta
approach
não
to the
nesse
game which is
jogo,
pretty
mano.
much shoot on sight. Cantona shifted it to the flank. Iniesta. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Bullish header!
Como é que o cara perdeu essa cabeçada?
Off target. That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Não tem falta, né, mano?
There could be trouble here.
Expulsa, expulsa, juiz.
He's keeping his cards in his pocket.
Acho que ele expulsou, não. Ah, mano, quase.
Sostituzione per l'Internazionale. Numero 8.
Internacional can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Cafu, McAllister, and it's Messi. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Bale! Oh,
Ah,
crossbar!
na trave.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Calma, Jorge.
He's pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Serginho. Neymar scooting forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Iniesta. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Vieira. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Neymar. Very nicely done. Iniesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Real chance! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on
Foi
the
nada,
counter,
não foi
it's
nada,
like
foi
they're
nada,
into a
juiz.
sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ah,
And for a
calma,
moment,
papito.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Vieira. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Might be. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking these.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shots!
Até Vieira faz gol aqui, ó.
And surely that clinches it.
Até Vieira.
Way back now. Vieira duly reaps his reward. Kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well read, nice interception. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Bale. And smartly reclaimed. It's all
Ah,
but
mano.
it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Caramba, perdi o gol ali de longe, mano.
Cafu. Maldini. Great vision. And this is Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. He would have been quick to recover this.
É a falta.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu has given away a free kick.
Bora, time, tem que ganhar uma, né, time? Brincadeira, tropa, só foi 2 jogos, né? A gente perdeu o passado e estamos recuperando aqui, tropa.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Bale. Oh, shooting chance!
Que golaço do Bale, mano, no finalzinho.
It really is a finish. first order.
Ele nem viu, mano.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy
golaço,
of the
hein,
moment.
tropa?
Oh, how does he get the ball?
Ala Bale, ala Real
He's on
Madrid aí,
another
tropa.
level to most of his peers.
Olha o passo do CR7 pro Bale, mano. Aquele chute de 3 dele. Vamos que vamos, tropa.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Cuida. Em 3 pontos, hein, tropa? Pra cima. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like. Like na live. Quem for novo no canal, seja bem-vindo, né? Se puder se inscrever, né? Pra ajudar aqui a gente. Vai ajudar também ao YouTube, né? A recomendar nosso canal. Então se inscrevam, tropa. Deixa o like, tá certo? E é isso. Vem com a gente pra live bater uma ideia, né? Sobre futebol, sobre games. E vem com a gente. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Boa, papai Cris.
Universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Chris?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty...
Ronaldinho! That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Rodri. Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rodri. And now the breakaway. That's a good foot in there. Iniesta. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot.
Que golaço do meio, mano.
As openings go, this is
Suzano aí.
another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy
Só
of the
jogou,
moment.
meu.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Que golaço, mano.
Guadalajara finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's from Mario. He was under real pressure there. That's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Baresi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Iniesta. And he plays one through. Can he finish?
Pancada do papai Cris, mano.
That is it! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. Just when they scores! Oh, the ball's run. He's going for goal!
Eita, mano. Quase que passava, hein?
That was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Quase, quase,
The keeper
quase.
looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That pass isn't the best. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rijkaard. Oh, this is from Mario. Nedved. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. Iniesta. And he was alert to it. Now it's from Mario. And this is Bale. It's a good run down the right. Goes for goal! Keeper's
Ah,
not
mano, que
concerned
corre
by
demais.
that.
Bale probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldinho. Tries to get it clear. Xavi Alonso. And here's Bale. It's Bale!
Eita, tropa.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Space for him to turn and look. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Guadalajara have the chance to go the other way. Bale running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Pilling running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That has not gone well. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bora que bora, tropa.
And it's Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Foi isso aí, tropa.
And the assistant
Tava
referee
impedido, né?
rightly gives him offside.
Que é isso, papai Cristo estava impedindo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Xavi Alonso. Scholes gets into a good position. And this is Batistuta.
Eita, Batistuta bugado.
Quick look, then plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And smartly reclaimed. So a temporary halt to the action. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Brazil firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Here is the first touch of the second half. Albert Ferrer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Here's Rodri. And it's Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. And it's Rodri. Ball played for Romario. And here's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Bale. Oh, good climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Roberto Carlos clears. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can strike a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bale goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. Brazil are 2 up early in the second half. Tries to pass it through. Scholes has it out wide and in space. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Nice control. Great ball, and he's in here. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Bale. He's found a way through. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Albert Ferrer threads one in. What a throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Just about up to 75 minutes. Steaming on goalwards. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Bale! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 22. Substituição.
Over to the right flank. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Bale! Can he spark a counter here?
Brazil have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
And here's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Here's a chance!
He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
And here's Heung-min looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
this is
de
Ribery.
acréscimo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for them. Brazil are...
And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil
Yeah,
are
my
chirpy,
lord.
cheerful and contented. It was a...
Pera aí, eu volto já.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's...
Tries one from range! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corinthians have their second corner now. Roll goes short. Now that's a fine challenge. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Seedorf shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to get free. Incoming delivery.
Look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pele, and that could set him on his way. So no flag here. And a chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. It just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we had. Well, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. He's one-on-one and Holland! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Seedorf. He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Nice control. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Shot goal! They want to be quick to recover this. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Corinthians are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Tonali. And it's Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through. Real chance! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Corinthians are sitting pretty. 2-0. Takes a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale. Bale. Bale! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Koundé is always scanning the pitch for targets. Iniesta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. And this is Pele! Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Iniesta. And this is Bale. Pele. He's had it taken off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seja. Now that's well seen too. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good ball! And this tries a shot! And he stuck it away! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is that.
Bale! Oh, crossbar! Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. To foul, yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Now it's Bale. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Pele. That has not gone well. Tonali. And Edmilson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kunde, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Raul. Now it's Seedorf. And this is Pele. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a good foray he's making. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale going face to face with his great rival. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And this is Paulette. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that being just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 15.
He has a... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Howson. And it's Makalele. Oh, super ball! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Paulette. And one more try! Another big chance to get away.
Corinthians really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
They're up to 5 corners now. Kukchu plays it short. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Kukchu with the short one. Well played. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner, and this is Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makalele looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through?
Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The most accurate pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele. A heavy challenge. That's good running with the ball. Kirkchu knocks it into space. He's cut it out. That pass isn't the best. Seedorf. Kirkchu. He'll try from distance. Kirkchu! That is sensational! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Neymar. And here's Bale. That's tidy. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Iniesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar running with intent. Serginho looking to receive it in space. Iniesta. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Serginho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Chance again? No. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rashford. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, great save by Dina! It's Kane! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's going for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And he's got the beating of a big chance! Vieira. Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been cut out, well played. And this is Kane.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He is through here. Bale! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And it's Totti. Knocks it into space. And again! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew. A header! Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Rijkaard, and this is Messi. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Great chance! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Brazil with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played it. Getting up there! This ended up in no man's land. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Kit, hits a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Kane certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Bellingham. Tries to play it through, and this is Ronaldinho. Bellingham. What's going wide left? Lahm wins the duel this time. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Kane. Van Dijk. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive jump! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It's come to nothing. Yeah. It's Ronaldinho.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Brazil are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. PSV have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively.
Real chance! chance. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cristiano Ronaldo, Bale. And this is, it's Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's got away from him. And there's his chance to lead counter. Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish of true class! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Played through into space. This is Bale, and he's managed to get free. It's Bale! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Ronaldinho. Rafinha. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Silvestre deals with that comfortably. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Space for him to turn and look. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. Now who's going to be first for this? Bale, ploughing through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! That is special! Gareth Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's got away. Bale! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Time and again, they are repelled. And this is Bale. Drogba
are certainly playing with an intense focus.
It's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. That was a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí na live.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me. And well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal. Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to...
Baresi concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long.
Eita,
And
parece
that's
que
going to
foi
be a booking.
pendurado, hein?
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Full it. Lam. And here's Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Bale. Oh, super ball. Haaland. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, surely he can. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldinho! And it's been hooked away. Minesquerais has a chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Marquinhos is there to clear. Messi. Brazil are already two behind. Awful start. Messi, he's through on goal. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. That's been slipped through. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Brazil cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to belt it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And this is Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. And he can thump it away. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. McAllister. Haaland is onto this. Duke receives it in a good position here. Iniesta. Vieira. That's going wide left. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. Dida with the clearance. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Iniesta. Baresi gets over and intercepts. And it's made its way to him. Now, can they get him away? Pull it.
Oh, great feat that.
And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Belletti. Jude. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Where it came from. And this is Ronaldinho. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, it's the first half done, and the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it. Ronaldinho. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, played right into his path. Tries the shot! And no mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Towering header! Yeah. He's looking wide. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung, real chance! And he stuck it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it's Son Heung-min! Well taken goal. Brazil are back in business. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's got away. Son Heung-min with the cross. And that should get the job done. Haaland. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Fail! Oh, great save by Dina! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Salve, Adriano, beleza, mano? E aí, como é que tá a jogatina aí, mano? Ah, cara, o cara apertou start só pra atrapalhar. Foi não. Mas dá pra subir ainda, pô. Foi agora?
Substituição em andamento.
Minesquerais choosing to make the first change. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Golaço.
Brazil! And the comeback is complete. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Brazil leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Marquinhos. And it's Kukçu. Maradona. Chouameni. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Diouf. Haaland. Haaland!
Quase.
And the difference is still one, but only just.
Haaland really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And this is Son Heung-min. Nice touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min!
Que golaço,
He's
mano.
done it!
3 do Sul.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Brazil go up by 2 and are... Bale! It's bounced back off the post.
Que é isso?
No, just not
Olha
quite.
isso, mano.
Bale really might have let his reputation get the better of him then.
Essa bola
Yes,
no
you can
tempo.
spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Toca na cabeça do papai Cris, mano.
Oh, good effort. Just cruising. They are cruising.
Cara, lembrou muito o Real Madrid.
Opposition apart here.
De Bale
Simply
pra Cris.
breathtaking stuff. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Os
Did the defense
galácticos.
slip themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil palpably stronger, better, superior. And that interception was most necessary.
A great positioning, so good
Sei
from
lá que o cara faz
And
isso.
that's going to be a booking.
Eita, vai tentar novamente então subir?
And here's Bale. He is through here. Great finish! Split to the right. Now this is Bale. Great finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Nicely intercepted. And he's got the beating of his man. He's having a shot!
Covarde.
Yeah. It's a lovely, neat pass. Out for a throw. Iniesta. It's going to be another throw. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Eu comecei perdendo essa partida. Será que nós vamos subir, hein? O que vocês acham, tropa? Fortalece aí com o like, pessoal. Adriano Pereira, Adriano do Bar. Mano, mas dá certo, pô. Dá certo, tenta que dá certo. Partida de acesso, será, tropa, agora? Acesso à primeira. Vamos que vamos.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
And you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply.
Eu estava exatamente com essa pontuação.
And it's Iniesta. Nakata gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Kukchu. Now, can they get him away? And he's got the beating of his man. Lam. Bale receives it in a wide position.
Aí peguei um cara com um time fortíssimo e põe a ligado.
Lam. And Dyke gets over and intercepts. Now it's Iniesta. A few interesting stories forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. It's come to nothing. Iniesta. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Ronaldinho!
Já tô terminando.
Really went all the way.
Algo que eu perdi, mano.
Just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Já vou.
Kessié. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Totti. Vieira does well to get it back. And this is Ronaldo. Kokchu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Iniesta. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. And that's well seen too. Corinthians have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Ronaldinho. And here's Drogba. Vieira.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And this is Drogba. Now it's Kokchu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Bale going like a man possessed at the moment.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it.
He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a real chance!
Pegou, cara.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is expertly dealt with. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Kokchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Totti! And by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
A conta secundária eu já subi, só falta essa.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Let's a look and place it forward. Out towards the flank. Nakata. Now it's Shevchenko. Kessié. Kokchu. Well timed, excellent interception. Iniesta. Oh, good spread. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Drogba. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
His carrier hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 22.
Towering header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on, takes a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And this is Drogba. And here's Bale.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. This is a promising build-up. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising position. Great vision. Well played. Kind of snuffed out the danger. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard. Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Yes.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
There's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, it's been cut short. Nice looking ball. That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the pass is intercepted.
Brazil appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And this is Ronaldo. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Son Heung-min against the crossbar. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Bale.
Brazil have more than played their part in this game. Based on the second half display, they deserve to get something from it.
Ronaldinho. Totti Set up one goal so far. But Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kessier. Spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land. And a chance! Well, it was a nice set-up, but not so good beyond that.
The one and two touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
He's had it taken off him. We expected better, and so did he. It's Ronaldinho looking to play him in. Ødegaard. Dani Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. So what can they make of this? And we're done.
And foi dessa
Brazil
vez.
perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of
Olha
steam.
isso, mano.
Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort.
Como é que pode? Foi igual a você, Adriano.
So bring it on. Height expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter.
He's had a shot! Can he get on the end of this? No, it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo shapes the shoot! Goal!
Achei que chutei foi
It's
canhão.
him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now the chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing now. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can
go one better, possibly.
Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldinho. And that was very necessary. Brazil have it back and can go again. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Now it's Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. Silvestre. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's in plenty of space here. Bale. He's managed to get free. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Pretty robust defending.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Searching pass is played there. Iniesta. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Ronaldinho running with the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Gerrard. What a big quick through. Oh, what has happened here? Out of play for a throw. Vieira. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Al-Nassr drag themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this is Hazard. Played through into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately a good chance here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's done his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. A vicious ball here. That has been cut short. He's had it taken off him. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Trying to hit the front line here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. And Seja. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. And this is Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's being shifted off it. Great vision. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Pullet. Pullet. This is a promising build-up. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. Tries from a long way out. There was plenty of power on that. Dida claims comfortably. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just about within shooting range. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a good run down the right. And the counter is on. Malti threads one in. Iniesta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Al-Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
And the shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
substitution on the field. Number 2.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Number 18. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 17.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 13.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
15.
He's in. And Messi! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr go up by 2 and are looking good. And a header! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's Ronaldinho. And this is Bale. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, now here's a good battle. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Al Nassr clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. Zanetti. Oh, just skips past his man. Just eases him off the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rijkaard makes a dash for it. And this is Messi. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Pressure, what pressure? He feels... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way.
E é isso, né? Chegamos a 1720 pontos. Acredito que uns 4 jogos a gente consegue subir. Mas hoje eu vou encerrar a live, beleza, tropa? Amanhã a gente volta com o eFootball. Vou dar tempo ainda de subir, tropa. Ainda a gente tem amanhã, né? E é isso. Obrigado a todos aí que interagiu. Valeu, Adriano. Valeu todo mundo. E é isso, tropa. Fui.